Greetings students and welcome to class. Today we are going to be teaching you how to use the Pythagorean theorem to solve problems. So we will go directly to the definition. By definition, the Pythagorean theorem states that the sum of the squares of the lengths of the legs of a right triangle is equal to the squares of the length of the hypotenuse. Now that means if you have a right angle triangle like this, this triangle has three sides. So you have, this is called the hypotenuse of the triangle, the longest side, and you have the two legs, legs A and legs B. This theorem is saying that if you square these two legs and then you add a result, which is the sum, it will give you the same result as if you square the hypotenuse. That's what this theorem is saying. So we are going to solve a problem under the Pythagorean theorem, and then we are going to teach you how to use that. Now, this theorem is very important because it is used in navigation, it is used in survey, it is used in so many other areas. Even in engineering, there are certain problems you will solve where you have a right angle triangle and you need to use the Pythagorean theorem. So let's give you an example to solve. We have this diagram and we are told to find the value of the unknown in this diagram. So this leg is 3, this leg is 4, and then you do not know the length of the hypotenuse, which is x. Now, to solve this problem, you will always need to use the Pythagorean theorem. If you are given this problem, you have to identify the hypotenuse C, you have to identify A, and you have to identify B. So in this case, the hypotenuse is x. So instead of writing C squared, we are going to write S squared is equals to A is 3. So compare this and this. You have 3 squared plus, and B is 4. So you have 4 squared. So this is 4 squared. And then you have S squared is equals to 3 squared is 9 plus 4 squared is 16. So you sum these two values. You have S squared is equals to 9 plus 16, that's 25. And then if you have S squared equal to 25, to solve for x, you have to take the square root on both sides of the equation. So take the square root on this side, take the square root on this side, we have x is equals to, now the square root of 25 is plus or minus 5. But we are not going to use plus or minus here because we are dealing with distance. And distances cannot be negative. So we are going to have x is equal to 5 units. So this length is 3 units, this length is 4 units, and this hypotenuse is 5 units. So let's look at another example where you will be given the hypotenuse and one of the sides will be missing. You'll be asked to find that side. So for this diagram, we are told to find the value of the unknown in this diagram. So we have the hypotenuse to be 13, we have this leg to be 5, and this leg is y, we do not know. So again, once we see a problem like this, we state the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem that says that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So in this case, you will have c to be 13. So you have 13 squared is equal to a, we have 5 squared, so a is 5 plus, and b in this case is y squared. So 13 squared is 169 is equals to 5 squared, that's 25, plus y squared. So to solve for y, we send 25 across, we have 169 minus 25 is equals to y squared. And if you do this subtraction, 169 minus 25, you have 144. So 144 equal y squared is the same as saying y squared equal to 144. And to solve for y, we take the square root on both sides again. So y will be equals to 12 units. So this is how we can solve problems using Pythagorean theorem. So one side will be missing, you'll be given two sides, and you'll be told to find the other side. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and see you in our next video.